Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to Vinyl Talk with Tavis. And I'm Tavis. Today is another fantastic day to talk about vinyl records. Please forgive me for this crazy lighting, but I'm doing the best I can. And I'm in this room, and it's kind of strange. It's a strange setup, but I have to talk about these records. I am on a roll with Vinyl Soul. That's the name of this video. So let's just get right to it. I am so excited about this record. I've been listening to this record over and over and over and over again. You ever have one of those records where you think you've listened to it more than any other album in your collection? It is the Stylistics, their debut album from 1971. Songs written by Tom Bell and Linda Creed. It is considered a sweet soul landmark. And to me, every song is just phenomenal. Every song. Stop, Look, Listen to Your Heart, Point of No Return. Of course, Betcha by Golly Wow. Just classic. Every song is beautiful. And this was their debut album, and it just ruled the charts. That high falsetto of this gentleman and the great songwriting of Tom Bell and Linda Creed. This lighting is so crazy. Forgive me again, but this is just one of my favorite albums. It has become one of my favorite albums of all time. It's amazing. Now we're going to go to Teddy Pendergrass, live, coast to coast. This is a double LP set. And look at this. It's a beat up copy, and I think I'm going to have to get another one, or at least get another cover and keep the records, because the records are in very good shape. But this is an awesome album. It only costs $1.99, so of course I had to get it. Teddy Pendergrass in 1979. Of course, Gamble and Huff of Philadelphia International Records, those wonderful songwriters and producers. This is a great, well, well, it needs some cleaning, but I look forward to listening to it. And if I feel like I could get another copy, I might just get another copy on eBay. We'll see. But I just had to get this. This was in one of those dollar bins, and I just had to do it. Now, we have to go to, of course, Fifth Dimension. This is their greatest hits. This greatest hits was released in 1972. And, you can't get any finer than the Fifth Dimension. They're wonderful, wonderful hits in the 60s. Last night I didn't get any sleep at all. Stone Soul Picnic. Look at all those great hits. You remember those hits? And this is such a yes, it's such a just a classic, but just great classics. Aquarius, of course, Let the Sun Shine In. You can't beat that great song. Now we're gonna go to 1987. Gladys Knight and the Pips. This is called All Our Love. And this was their last album together before the Pips retired and Gladys Knight went on her own as a soloist. And so this had the great hit called Love Overboard, which has a great video to it as well. So this is a classic to me. It's just a beautiful record, and it's just soulful. They just maintain the soul. You gotta love the soul of Gladys Knight and the Pips. Wow, just a great album. I'm glad to own that. Now let's go to Switch. Switch, their debut album from 1978 with the fantastic Bobby DeBarge. And then, of course, the group DeBarge, that family, they decided to make their own albums as well. But this is considered a classic. And I think I've spoken about many of these albums before, but I've since sold a lot, so it feels good to be recollecting again. And I don't know if I've spoken about this one before, But of course, this has the song There'll Never Be. There'll never be another love. Just, I can't wait. I'm going to listen to this immediately after this video is over. Well, we are hitting the 80s today. This is the Temptations album, Truly For You, which features that hit, Treat Her Like a Lady. Treat her like a lady. This is such a jam. They came strong with this album. 1984. Ah, oh, Lord have mercy. I mean, what can you say about the Temptations? Look at those great gentlemen. They just hit us hard with these great albums back in the day. Whew, I don't know what else to say. Now, when I find this record, I feel like I always should get it because it just always, I feel like it always needs a home. Sister Sledge, of course, 1979, We Are Family, a disco classic. The whole album is awesome. Produced by Chic, Bernard Edwards, and what's his name? And Nile Rodgers. Why did I forget that? Bernard Edwards and Nile Rodgers. I think that's one of the most beautiful pictures on the album cover, in my opinion. And when I was a boy, I think I've spoken about this. When I was a boy, I would actually just look at this album cover. I had an uncle who had it on an 8-track, and I would just look at it and just look at those beautiful ladies. Oh, yes, I just love this album. I love it. Now, I was very, very excited to have found this. This is Shalimar. This is their 4th studio album from 1980. I have been looking for this forever and found it in one of those dollar bins. And it has the song Make That Move. And if you know what I'm talking about, put it in the comments. Make That Move. This album was produced by Leon Silvers of the group called The Silvers. In fact, his name is Leon Silvers III. He produced this album, and I tell you, it is a classic, another classic. We have Howard Hewitt, Jody Watley, and Jeffrey Daniel. Those 3 make up Shalimar for me. Whatever group is touring now, I don't consider them to be Shalimar. And this is a very, very solid copy, and I can't wait to listen to that. Now, we also have Rufus featuring Shaka Khan from 1975, which has it's freaking light, I'm sorry, which has that song, Sweet Thing. Don't you know you're my everything? I love this picture of Shaka. Look at her. Yes, go Shaka. Show that body, girl. Work that body, work that body. But yeah, this, another classic from the 70s. Don't you just love vinyl? It is just such a beautiful thing. Then we have Heat Wave, Central Heating from 1978. The songwriter Rod Temperton. You could just hear Off the Wall and Thriller being nourished during this time. Because, he was a songwriter for most of Off the Wall. Michael Jackson's Off the Wall. He wrote that song and some others, and Rock With You, and he helped to write. He wrote Thriller. I mean, just so he was a songwriter, and just you could hear those elements in this album to me, especially with the groove line. I just hear elements of his upcoming successes, But this was a success as well, so I'm very proud of that. And then we have, Earth, Wind, and Fire, That's the Way of the World from 1975. Ooh, look at the inside. Philip Bailey, Maurice White, all those great guys. That's the way of the world. Child is born with his hand. I don't know what the words are, but I'm saying it. And Shining Star. What a classic song that is. Classic record, y'all. Now, I'm going to end with this. No, I don't think. I think I'm going to keep going. Do y'all remember? I know you know Kelly Price. Kelly Price? I mean, I had no idea. 1998. Am I not? Yeah, 1998. Kelly Price, her debut album. I had no idea this was on vinyl. What a wonderful R&B album to have, y'all. That first song, Friend of Mine, woo! Take Me On to Glory. I tell you, it sounds like gospel all through this album. Kelly Price is a singer deluxe. But Friend of Mine and Secret Love, those were great hits from this album. And she also does a duet with R. Kelly and Ronald Isley from the Isley Brothers. So this is a mainstay. This will stay with me for a very long time. We have to talk about Rick James. Come on now, people. What do you think about this? Rick James, Come Get It. Yes, yes, yes. And this came out in 19. Ooh, people. Let me see. When did this come out? Maybe you know before I do. 1978. You and I is the hit from this album. And Mary Jane. Mary Jane, you know what he's talking about? Classic. And I've had this before. But, you know, I sold it, and it's just good to have another good solid copy of this. I have two more. We'll make this video a little short. I had to reestablish myself with the Supremes again. I had to get this triple album set, the Diana Ross and the Supremes, the anthology. I've had this before, but I had to get it again. It comes with a great booklet that just failed. And it is legendary, of course, on that beautiful Motown label. Look at that. And this is in awesome condition. It looks like it's never been played. And I believe it cost only, well, $12.99. I think that's a pretty good price. And in such a great condition. I'm very proud of that. You know, Diana Ross and the Supremes, my favorite girl group of all time. You can't beat it. And lastly, because I'm making this video fast, people are talking and it's hard for me to make this video. I bought this brand new. This is the Jackson 5, the Ultimate Collection. It's a 2-album set, and it has all of their greatest hits, of course. And I just love how they package this. Look at that. Look at that. It's the same picture, but it has different colors. And let's look at the other one. It starts out with, I Want Your Back, ABC, The Love You Save, I'll Be There, It's Your Thing, Never Can Say Goodbye, Girl. Ooh, baby, I never can say goodbye. No, 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 no. Ooh. And I know it's all dirty because it's been in the package, but this is a brand new album that I got from Books A Million. So that's a place that focuses on books, but they also have a vinyl section. So it's pretty cool there to find records like that. So everyone, oh, I also got this. I got records everywhere. Michael Jackson, Dangerous. What year did this come out in? 1991. This is a double LP set from Walmart. I got it from Walmart, and it is gray. Look at this, people. Look at this, people. Look at that. Oh, my God. Don't you love it? And it has the song Jam, Will You Be There, Black or White. So many hits stem from this album right here. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What a great record. What a great record. Smile, Tavis. I love it. I love it. Everyone, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, And as always, with music, be inspired and stay inspired.